They were both wearing green costumes. Green costumes, yes. Oh, they appeared to be Caucasian.
Okay, guys, for those of you who don't know, I run a scrap metal recycling business and I sell junk vehicles. I have it advertised on my vehicle and other stuff. And so this guy here, Christopher Nicholson, alright? This guy right here sold me a stolen car. Here we go, grand theft motor vehicle. So the police charged him with that when the guy reported the car stolen. I came to the house. He lives off Elba Avenue here in Port Charlotte. There was a broke down car in junk condition in the driveway, flat tires, no plate. He came outside telling me it was his, gave me the VIN number. I sent it to the junkyard, didn't come back stolen. In Florida, if something's over 10 years old in a junk condition, they do what's called a derelict, right? So they take $50 off the top for the destruction fee. They charge from the state. Say you're missing the title. A lot of times people don't have a title for a junk car, and they give it to you. So this guy sold me this car, paid him $250 for the car, $75 for the tow, $325. Comes back 3 days later with the car stolen. Well, it wasn't his car. His friend's car had broken down in his driveway, and he decided he's going to go ahead because he's got code enforcement on him and sell someone the vehicle to get rid of it, which was unfortunately me. So the vehicle got reported stolen. I had to go and give it back to the junkyard, all the money. And this guy's a real piece of work. I mean, he's got drug charges. Obviously, I don't look at people's background when buying a vehicle. VOPs and beating up a pregnant lady. Here real quick, we're going to go to his page, probable cause affidavit. Alright guys, so here we are at the clerk of the court page. I'm going to pull up his probable cause affidavit. If you pay attention here, he's only charged with one count of grand theft of a motor vehicle. Not dealing in stolen property or misrepresenting a motor vehicle that's belonging to him. We're going to go ahead and pull up the probable cause affidavit. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I don't want to consume the whole video with this thing. If you guys want, just scroll slowly and just, read this. But the man contacted me through my company, A Scrapping and Salvage. Want me to junk a vehicle. I came, paid him for it. I ran the VIN in the junkyard. In Florida, if a car is more than 10 years old, don't need the title as long as you get a bill of sale and all that. And it came back as being okay, not stolen. Sold it to the yard. Tow truck guy calls me back 3 days later, saying the vehicle's stolen. So I go to the sheriff's office and say, hey, listen, this was me. I was A Scrapping, blah blah blah. Please, they say, oh well, detectives will contact you in a couple days. Never came. 3 weeks later, this shit was on the 1st. So I had to try and make contact with detectives, guys, and this is how this shit will go. How we doing today, ma'am? Good. Ma'am, do you know if Kimberlyn is here right now?
Who?
Kimberlyn?
Detective Kimberly?
Is he a detective? I don't know.
Alright, do you have a case number?
I don't, but he will.
Alright, can I have your ID so I can let him know who it is?
He knows who it is. Just tell him it's Ian.
Perfect. Thank you so very much. I can, I'm going to check your information and see if there's a case number. Is it assigned to a case?
I mean, I'll give you the ID, man, but trust me, you're not going to need it to go find Kimberlyn. Just tell him that it's Ian, the guy that wears the orange shirt out here. Trust me.
Let me see if he's in the chat because...
He's going to know exactly who I am, believe me.
Alright. Let me see.
Here you go.
Alright, thank you.
Okay, is someone else here? Maybe Lieutenant Mahler?
Lieutenant Mallard is not with us anymore.
Not with the sheriff's office?
No, not with the sheriff's office. No, he changed to narcotics unit.
Oh, really?
So what I can do for you is to call in another deputy if you want to talk to him about it.
There's no one else here, a deputy that can come out and talk to me?
No, they're all outside. And as I say...
Wow, this is a police station. How's there no cops back there?
There's no one.
Wow, this is a big building.
Everybody's in the road. So if we
Wow.
need somebody, we just call in somebody. You know how
Wow. Yeah, every time I come here, I can't get help. So do you know this? Almost every time. But thank you, ma'am.
I'm offering you the help. I told you I can...
Ma'am, don't worry. I will locate a police officer today. Thank you. I thought if I came to a police station, I could find one, but thank you, ma'am. You have a great day and happy Thanksgiving. See, guys, Port Charlotte never disappoints. You'll find a cop somewhere. How we doing, sir? Deputy, I need some help. So, I'm involved with a case. I'm currently trespassed from this office over here, but I understand this is District 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone sold me a stolen vehicle about 3 weeks ago. They were supposed to contact me about it, but I never heard anything.
Have you called?
I don't even know who to call because they said that they were going to call us because I went to the district office off of Loveland.
Okay. Do they have a case number?
I don't. This is my business card, but what I was interested in, because the guy was already arrested for the grand theft from the person that he stole the car from, but I'd like to pursue criminal charges for selling me stolen property because I'm out over $300 purchasing this car as a scrap vehicle from him.
Okay. Do you know the guy's name?
Christopher Nicholson.
Okay. I would call the non-emergency number.
Okay.
And then let them know what's going on in the guy's name, and they'll get you with the detective that took care of it.
You couldn't possibly help me out with the radio in the car, call over there? I mean, if they let me go on the property, I'd like to make a formal report about it.
Are you trespassed from the property?
From this one over here, yes, sir.
From the sheriff's office?
I promise you, man. I wouldn't lie to you.
I could call someone that's working right now to come talk to
Or, yeah, perfect. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
All right. All right, I got a guy coming to talk to you right now.
Just hang out here?
Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't park right there. Maybe pull in into one of those parking spots over there or something.
Okay. Yeah, just let them know I'll be by my vehicle. I'll be waiting for him.
All right, perfect.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
How we doing?
How you doing, Ann?
Good. So I'm here about the car that the man sold me that was stolen.
Okay.
Are you the one that was investigating the case, or
No, we just came here because I guess you stopped another deputy.
Oh,
In the
well,
parking
I did
lot.
that because when I went to the one off
Go
of
ahead. They gonna say anything?
-1.
Okay.
10-4, thank you.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
So I went to the one off of Forest Nelson's. That's the only sheriff's office I'm not currently trespassed from. Okay.
Okay.
Because I know they're handling this out of District 2.
Okay.
This is what was explained to me by another deputy. But he also told me that they would be contacting me about this case.
Nobody's contacted.
It's been 3 weeks. Nobody's contacted me.
Okay.
And the guy's already bonded out of jail, and the case is going forward in court. But I would also like to pursue charges against him because he defrauded me out of over $300 on that vehicle by selling me a stolen car.
Okay. So let me get this right. So you purchased a vehicle? Where'd you purchase it? Like online or?
Okay, I'll give you the story. So the guy called my company. You know, I got the decal on my car. I buy junk vehicles.
Okay.
Represented the car as belonging to him. It was at his residence. It was in his driveway.
Just giving you an update, okay? So you don't think that we're not helping. We're calling the detectives to see what we can do, pretty much, for you. The detectives that are working the case to see what charges and if it's going to go on top of the dealing of the stolen car.
Okay, if I could have their contact information and stuff, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll let them know when we get it, okay?
You know, if I could just know who's handling the case, that'd help me out greatly.
Yep, I got you. All right, just sit tight, okay?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, of course.
How we doing, sir? Living life stream.
Hi. Did you get a check from the scrapyard?
I did, but I had to turn that back over to them.
Why? Why did they say to give it back?
Well, they were going to void it anyway, and because the car was stolen, they couldn't legally buy it.
Okay, so you did get something, and then they basically took it. How much did you get initially before they said don't come bring it back? So they gave you a check after you found out it was stolen,
$364 is what I was paid by the junkyard.
Okay, and then they were like, you gave them back the vehicle?
Well, he was going to void the check regardless. It was a worthless check, or going to be.
Okay.
And by not bringing him back the check, all that was going to do was piss the yard off so that when I try and sell them another vehicle, they don't want to buy it, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I went and complied with his stuff, brought back the check.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing with him was done, but he explained he can't buy this car because it's reported stolen now. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
So it's not legally their property or something. So then the detectives came, did whatever they did with the car. Of that part of the story, I'm not 100%. Like I said, I haven't talked to these detectives. I don't know.
Yeah, this case isn't even assigned to a detective.
It's just, what, a road deputy?
Yeah, pretty much. Because he got arrested. He got charged with the crime.
Uh-huh.
That's it. I mean, there's no need for a detective if he already got charged.
Okay, so how do I press charges? See, because I paid this man $250 for the car.
Right.
That's in the police report, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to pay $75 to a tow company. I have the bill for that to have it towed over there.
Do you have it with you, that bill?
I could. It's on my phone. I can probably give it to you.
Do you have like the statement of the tow and, well, you have the bill of sale, but the tows, I need that proof too.
Okay, I mean, I have the Zelle that I sent to Kendall Towing.
That's perfect. I can just take a picture of it.
Okay.
Just giving you an update, okay? So you don't think that we're not helping. We're calling the detectives to see what we can do pretty much for you. The detectives that are working the case and see what charges and if it's going to go on top of the dealing of the stolen car.
Okay, if I could have their contact information and stuff, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll let them know when we get it, okay?
You know, if I could just know who's handling the case, that'd help me out greatly.
Yep, I got you. All right, just sit tight, okay?
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, of course.
Out to you on Monday because they have to look into a few things. They got to call the salvage yard and all that.
They have to verify that I gave the check back and all that shit?
Yeah, like I said, they just have to run a few things. But like I said, we're taking.
That's Detective Burke?
No, Martin.
Martin.
CID. So like I said, they just got to run a few things. They're going to call salvage yard, make sure everything's, and more than likely, what possibly can happen, they can go through the state. The fact that this guy was already arrested, if he sold you something that was obviously stolen and he knew it or whatnot, they can through the state they can
add the charges.
Yep.
Wow.
So
and if he has to pay restitution,
yeah, if he has
you'll
to pay
be labeled as a victim and get your.
But I thought you said there wasn't no detectives involved with it.
We had to call the supervisor. They're his supervisor, and because of what's going on, and it's already been him charged, he's been arrested. Now they're gonna work on it to figure out what's going on.
I feel like this was all avoidable because I made contact with the sheriff's office the day of the car being stolen. You know, because now this is kind of a disadvantage because now if the state just adds charges, he didn't have to pay any bond. You know, which should have been required because he'd have had that at first appearance.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
like I said,
Kind of a failure of the sheriff's office, really.
No, man. We're like I said, man. This is something we're after the fact, right? Obviously, this call happened 3 weeks ago. At that point, it was taking a report for the car thing, and now we're making contact with you for another thing, right? So there's something different. Obviously, you bought this car, right? And you later learned it was stolen. So therefore, now we're trying to investigate something different. That day was for the car you bought that you thought was something scrap you could get money for it. You later find out it's stolen. So now you're out money. So now that's a separate thing.
I got you.
So we're trying to help you try to investigate this portion of that issue.
I got you.
So
I'm just saying, I know you weren't the responding officers and all that, but I mean, the day that this car was reported stolen, I went down to the sheriff's office, provided my information and all that. That's how I have that photocopied. And I mean, if someone had made contact with me that day, they probably would already had these charges on this guy. I wouldn't be having to chase you guys in the parking lot here and do all this.
I get it, man. I totally understand.
Because I always put things in my shoes. And
absolutely.
I feel like if I was this gentleman and sold someone stolen, they'd come talk to the victim and they'd come talk to the person that it was sold to.
Oh, I totally agree with you, man. Like I said,
not my first time dealing with y'all, so I feel like I'm correct in that assumption.
Like I said, you're fine, man. It is. You have your right. You bought something that you thought you'd make some money on. Obviously, it's stolen. Now you're out money. I'd be probably pissed off too. Sold something. Now I'm out money. So
I don't feel like I'm ever going to get the money, man, but I just wanted to document all this because I find it ludicrous.
Like I said, man, we're going to look into it.
I mean, I had to come flag down a deputy over here and leave another substation because they told me she had no cops in there to come there and help me.
Today?
At the one off of Loveland today.
Oh, wow. Well, like I said, man, we're here now, so we're going to take
and I appreciate it, but I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, we're going to take the report. We're going to give you the case number. And like I said, we are emailing the...
I would love that contact information for the detective.
I got it right here.
Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that.
So, like I said, Detective Martin's going to reach out to you and call you on Monday.
Yeah, but what's his phone number?
He's going to call you.
He's going to call me?
Yep. All right, we're going to email him right this second, and his supervisor is aware, so he is going to call you Monday morning. And I talked to his sergeant, so that's sergeant from the CID department. So like I said, man, like I said, we're trying to, we got to work some things out and call the salvage yard and figure out some things. And like I said, at some point, Detective Martin's going to call you, and we'll try to get all this squared away. Okay?
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank
you so much for your time. That's it, man.
Right.
Thank you for helping me.
Yeah, no problem, man. My pleasure.
All right, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
All right, you too.
Take care.